My most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Lord. Sai Ram to all. To continue my story of Sai Plaza, I got this land in 93. I did not know what was going to happen on that particular property. I had it all cleared and I had just left it not knowing what the plans were for it. In 1995, I had completed about 8 projects by that time in Puttaparthi. Some construction was still going on, and I had made sufficient money to have a decent life, even though I was not working in the bank anymore. So that year, I decided that I would shift to Bangalore. My son was in college there, and I wanted to try and put my daughter also in a school there. So I made this plan, and that year we took a place for rent in Bangalore, and we were all ready to move. Usually, Swami left Puttaparthi for the summer after the Ugadi festival. After Swami gave his discourse and blessings, and a few days after that, it would already be summer, and Swami would go off to Whitefield or Kodaikanal from there. This year, Ugadi was on the 5th of April, and everybody was still waiting here for Swami. What happened was one night I had a dream of Swami again, and Swami said, Start Sai Plaza work. And I thought, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? So Swami said, I want you to do a beautiful hotel on that property. I will guide you. Uh, I will tell you everything that I want you to build on it. So I knew this project was going to cost me a lot of money, and I didn't have that kind of money with me. And then Swami said, cancel your plans to go to Bangalore. You're not going anywhere. Just make the plans and then show it to me, he said. And after Ugadi, Swami, as usual, left for Whitefield. So since we had taken a place in Bangalore, my family, we went to stay there, and I started making plans for this hotel that Swami wanted. So I made many plans, and finally one of the plans which looked good to me, I took it to Whitefield, and Swami blessed it. This particular plan was on the ground floor. There were shops, there was a wonderful lobby, a little restaurant, my office and reception and all that on the ground floor. And the first and second floor had 9 rooms each, identical, with 2 large suite rooms, very special rooms. And this was the plan that Swami blessed. And in that dream, Swami, I asked him, Swami, when should I start the work? And he said, by 1st of May. And then I asked him, Swami, when do you want it ready? And he said, by 9th of November. I was like, I didn't know what to say. So then I told Swami, Swami, I don't have the money to do this project. Swami said, trust me, the money will come. You just follow my instructions. So I called my second brother who was in Kerala, and he organized the workers and the team and the architects. And unbelievably, the work started on 1st of May. I had like 200 workers working day and night on this project because the time was so limited. I only had like 5 months to complete this 3-story building. In those days, everything had to be done by hand, carrying the sand, the bricks, the cement, everything was manually done. So we started the work, and it was incredible. I did not know where the money was going to come from, right? So every Monday when I went to the bank to see how much money was there to pay, I would have received more than enough money in my account to pay for that week's work. It was uncanny how so many people called me from abroad, from many places, and they asked, Mrs. Menon, we heard you're doing apartments in Puttaparthi. How much is one flat? And I would tell them the price, and they would ask for my account, and immediately they would put in the down payments to purchase the flats. So this went on throughout those 5-6 months. All my flats that were under construction got booked and paid for by November. So the money that came in was of great use to me to do the construction of Sai Plaza. When it was September, there was hardly any, what do you say, only the structure was finished. The most of the remaining work was remaining in the part, the plastering, the tile work, the painting, the doors and windows and bathrooms, everything had to be ready by November. So one day while this was going on, we heard that Swami was coming down the road. So all of us, all my workers and myself, we went and stood in front of the building. And when Swami passed by, he looked and smiled and he blessed the whole crowd that was lined up for his darshan. Anyway, after this, the work speeded up, whatever Swami's grace, everything went well. And Swami had me go to Bangalore on and off to pick up all that was needed for the hotel. I had, this was the first hotel in Puttaparthi at that time to have designer bathrooms with a bathtub and all that. It was very, very beautifully done, and everything, as Swami said, was ready for the 9th of November. This year was Swami's big birthday. There was World Conference, and lakhs of people from all over the world were expected to come. All the hotels, all the rooms outside were already booked long back. But not one person came to book in my hotel. And then I started to worry, what was happening. I had such a nice hotel ready. Not one customer had come in to book. And I started to introspect, did I do something wrong? Why is it that my beautiful hotel has got no customers at all? So this went on for the next 10 days or so. It was like 21st of November, and not one soul in my beautiful hotel. At that night, I had a dream of Swami, and he asked me, Sai Plaza is finished? I said, yes, Swami, thanks to you. Then he said, you think Sai Plaza is going to fill your pocket? Of course, I had that thought, because this was the nicest hotel in Puttaparthi. Many people are going to come and love staying here. So I thought this is going to really give me a lot of money. And I didn't say anything, So Swami just very sternly said, Sai Plaza is not given to you to make money. Sai Plaza is given to you because my children are waiting. And then it struck me when Sai Prasanna, my daughter, was very small and I would take her for darshan. Swami would very often scold me, make fun of me, and he said, no shame sitting with a child in your lap. Every day a new child. Today a boy, tomorrow a girl. And I was sort of shocked, because after 9 years, when my son was 9 years old, and Swami gave the mango, and that is how my daughter Sai Prasanna was born. And people would all laugh when they heard Swami's comment. And there were some old ladies who would ask me, how many children do you have? As though I was producing a child every year, Then, but later on I understood the contacts, the wonderful people that I met after my hotel was opened were all instrumental in helping me start my orphanage and the school for poor children. So I understood every day a child would come to be taken into the home, and Sai Plaza was given for that reason. I never made much money on Sai Plaza, but it was a very wonderful time in my life, meeting so many great devotees, seeing Swami's hand in my life, and the wonderful children that I was privileged to take care of for a few years. I hope you enjoy this episode. Please share with other Sai devotees. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Swami bless you all. Om Shri Sai Ram.